What's up, guys? So it's just like kind of like a thrown together video. I'm not going to edit this too much. But the main purpose is just, I want to be talking about TikTok. You guys haven't seen me in a while. And the reason is because I've been doing a lot of different types of projects. And one of those projects, I really pushed on TikTok heavily. And, I learned a lot in that process. And one of the things that I learned is that we got to stop promoting our songs, our music on TikTok. And what I mean by that is, okay, for a little bit of context, I watch my wife view TikTok, right? She'll be swiping and everything. And she swipes so fast sometimes. And I'm just like, it terrifies me when I see what she does, because I swear she will in 0.5 seconds decide whether or not she actually wants to watch a video. And I'm like, what is it about that turns you off of it, And she's like, oh, well, I can tell that it's an ad, for example. Like on the bottom part of a TikTok, you can see promoted or whatever. So that's one thing. I can understand that, right? But even subconsciously, she can tell if somebody is selling her something. And that is the same thing. And what a lot of artists do today is they will go on TikTok and they will literally just say like, hey, I got a new song out and you should check it out. Why? That's something that we should ask ourselves. Why would I check that video out? Why would I watch this video longer than 3 seconds? Because that's what you need. You need at least 3 seconds watched. And that's something that I had to kind of come to terms with, is that like we are not in a, the era of just like, I need to push out as much content as possible. I mean, you want to do that as much as possible as well, but like, it's really about what am I doing that's keeping people watching this one video. And if there's something that is turning them off of it, like let's say you have text on there saying that, hey, I got a new song out, you should check it out. If that's what's turning them off, it's not good. It's actually terrible. Because it's going to bring down the watch time. It's going to bring down the retention, and therefore bring down as many people as it's going to be able to show the video to. It's not going to send it out to people if nobody's watching it. And so that's why we need to get away from that, like from the baseline of like, oh, this is just a new song that I have coming out and you should check it out, right? Because the biggest thing that we want to focus on is like, what kind of value are we bringing the viewer besides just that you have a new song out? What is the song about? Tell a story with the song. Tell them what is it about that song that will make them want to hear it besides it's just music. Because I mean, there's plenty of music that I can just go and watch or listen to on Spotify right now, and then Spotify will recommend me new music and all that. So there's plenty of music to listen to, but what is it that makes this different? What is it that makes me connect to this song in a different way than any other song? And so, instead of like, for example, if you have a song that's about like some bad breakup, right? Instead of just saying, hey, I have a new song, instead of just saying which would be the next level of, hey, I wrote this song for anybody who has had a bad breakup, right? So, I mean, you can connect somebody with that, right? But maybe even go even a step further, do a slideshow and tell the story of how the breakup happened, what you went through, the trauma, the experience that you went through, and through like a few slideshows, and then at the end, tie that in with the lyrics to the song and tell a story through your music that will keep people engaged, way longer than that 3 seconds, keep people engaged to a point that like they're gonna follow you. They're gonna maybe say like, oh, I went through something similar, and put it in the comments, or words of encouragement and things like that. So there's way more ways that we can promote our music without actually promoting our music. Like that example that I just gave is a perfect example of like, I'm not actively advertising this music, but I am actively advertising this music. It's just like you're doing it in a way that without people realizing it, they're being sold something. They're being sold a product, which is your music. and it works out way better. And yeah, I would think, keep that in mind when you're posting on TikTok. Approach it differently. Don't approach it just like, I just need to post as much as possible on TikTok, and all it is just, hey, I have a new song out, or hey, check out my song, or even something that's a little bit more in depth, like, hey, this is for fans of this band or this artist. Yeah, just think about it a little bit differently. I think that's it for this video. My kid's playing with some wire chain thing, so I'm gonna go get that. But you guys have a great day.